Okay, we had to take it out of the truck. Here's what happens when you don't know what you're doing. You don't read the instructions carefully, and you screw up. So, it says right here, tighten clamp closest to the driver's side to an 1/8 inch gap, as you cannot access it once in place. Tightening the opposite side when installed fully tightens the entire clamp. Mock the brace up into place. Be sure to snug down the bolts on the frame mounts, but not to torque. Loosen right before bolting up the bearing. So that's what we're gonna do. This is gonna be the driver's side when it's under there. Wait. Yeah. Driver's side. Okay. So this is gonna be the driver's side. So tightening to an 1/8 inch gap. I'm guessing they mean here? Between here? An 1/8 inch gap. I mean, that looks like a quarter. That's a 1/4 inch, so it can't mean there. So they must mean an 1/8 inch gap here. So I think we'll do that 1/8 inch gap right in here, and then it'll have, once it's in there, it'll go around that. It'll tighten this side down to sort of smush it. So we'll get after it. All right, so we got that at 1/4 inch on this side right here. Then I'll tighten this side after I snug these down. This one, and this one, and these 3 here. So next step is to get those in and Pitman arm on. This bolt in, I had to stick a pry bar in here, yank it over, and get it started. Now I'm gonna just snug them down and move on to the pillow block, or actually to the Pitman arm, and then we'll put the pillow block on last. This all has to be lined up just right, so wish me luck. All right, here it is. I didn't have anything that was the right size for this. I mean, this is huge. It's a 1.5 inch, and all the sockets weren't deep enough, so I found this 38 millimeter front axle nut socket. This is a 1/2 inch drive model, which will work good because I can put it on my impact and just crank her away. I think is what you're supposed to do with these, but not 100%. So again, like I said, I'm just kind of winging this. Don't really know what I'm doing. So as you can see, I probably over tightened that. Oh, it looks pretty mushroomed. That's for the steering box. Now, oh yeah, I should mention this. I bought this with a steering box brace that goes in between the frame and then the steering box. And you have to pull these 3 bolts out. Oh, this one up here. And then this one and this one. And you pull that away and you slide this plate in there and you get these fitted in there. And I think I had to get 2 new bolts. And this one was in good shape, so I kept it. And I ran those in there, and that really strengthens it up so that the frame doesn't crack and twist. So I have that tightened up pretty tight. I may need to loosen these to get, oh, that is definitely transmission fluid. All right, well, it's coming right out of here. Transmission cooler line. anyway, we'll address that next. So anyway, and I think that's why this is all wet. Yeah, look at that. Red for sure. Alright, so we're gonna just put this on. Sorry about all the shitty angles. So we're gonna get this on. And then this bad boy will fit right over. And give you the old wappa-dappa. So we'll get that tight, and then we'll try and get this pillow block on here. And line that up, and so on and so forth. So that's where we're at. Happy go lucky. Let's do it. Alright, so I had to set one of these set screws just to keep this up here, and then pry this over to get partway started and not all the way down. I want to get this one in first, so I'm gonna have to pry against the pitman arm right there. And as you can see, there's not much room. In fact, I have no clue how I'm ever gonna get that pitman arm off of there if I have to. I don't know if this is a good thing or not, but we'll see. Have all this loose yet, so just gotta get her in there, see what happens. Alright, boom, got him in. This one right here wouldn't line up very well, so I had to come over here and I loosen this bolt, because I noticed when it rocks this way, this was limiting it from, see there's a gap here now, because it's under tension right here. But I can tighten that up and it'll all kind of bend into place and it'll still do what it needs to do. So I got this baby tight, and then I'm gonna tighten these up now and tighten this one up here, and then that's in. And then I'm gonna also tighten down my set screws on my pillow block. Check the grease, get the grease in here, and then it's 1-ton steering time, baby. These, I went to the Milwaukee Impact. Fuck it, you know. It says like 60 foot-pounds, but I think that's plenty. I'll check them again. If they get loose again, then I'll put some Loctite on them. Tighten it tighter. There's no denying that that's fucking faster. Man, that's it. It's in. Now, I'm going to probably have another video separate from this when I install there's drop down brackets for your sway bar. But I got 1-ton steering going in, so these sway bar brackets probably going to get cut out and re-welded on somehow. As you can see, my axle is just rusted out, so I may have to weld those in temporary and clean this axle up a little better somehow in a future video. So just getting that done and moving forward. In fact, I think those sway bar brackets go into here, so I may not have to take this off. I don't know, we'll find out. That's a different video for a different time, but so far this is in. This should be solid. This will never move. And I'm gonna run 33s and 1-ton steering. This stuff should be stuff I don't have to touch for a long time, hopefully. Although my steering box looks kind of beat up and old, so if I ever have to pull that out, oh, it's gonna be a bad time for me. But it'll be a good video for y'all, so